So, I've been following this Donald Trump thing for a little while, and I would just like to say I honestly believe that it's time to stop living in a man's world. Men, come on. Like, take a step down, let women take control, take charge, see what we can do. It's not to say that men can't do it, and I'm not gender racist. It's not to say that men can't do it, it's just to say that maybe when given a chance, women could maybe do it a little bit better. But we haven't got the chance to do that. I think that it's really time a woman become president. I think that that would really impact the world in a positive way. Come on, women. You gotta be with me here. You gotta step up, prove the rights, fight for your rights, know your rights. Number one. I just, throughout time, like, it's always been by man, with women at their side. And I just believe that maybe women should walk in front. Maybe just try it out. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about representing yourself at family trial. Now, it's very, very important that, number one, the first court date that you appear professional, dress up sophisticated. You could try to buy a suit. If you don't want to buy a suit, you could try a nice pair of jeans and a nice dress top or a blazer. That's always nice. Have your documents all prepared and ready and organized. Now, when representing yourself in family trial, you have to serve all parties, not just yourself. So whatever you have on hand, you have to make sure all those other parties have them as well. Whatever parties is a respondent or an applicant, it doesn't matter. In the States, I know it's called a defendant and a defendant and a prosecutor, I think. I'm not sure. But anyways, we're in Canada, so it doesn't really matter. Make sure that you have everything organized and filed properly and neatly. Clips like these come in handy. These little black clips right here. These come in very, very handy for doing large booklets of paperwork. Binded books. These work very, very awesome. Always tab the pages because you want to make sure that every section is tabbed different. So try to number the tabs. Don't go A, B, C. Do a number tabbed. And also you have to make sure that, like again I said, when you have all parties, when all parties are involved, you have to make sure you serve all parties. So that would be yours. Parties, doesn't matter. You have to make sure everybody has the same bookwork. Also, these come in very handy. These little notebooks right here. They come in really, really handy for sorting and organizing documents like applications, character references, everything like that. Again, when we're talking about family court here, you want to always make sure that you have character references to back who you are as a person. If there's ever a need for that. I mean, it's not needed, but I have it. I would promote everybody else to have it as well. It is a very important thing. Now, I carried to court this on hand. Super, super easier than carrying something like this. Something like this is really, really good. It works really well. But I would have to say that it's flimsy, number one, so the pages could become creased. It's not as sturdy as this. This is my baby, my core baby. I love it. They come in all sorts of designs. Mine's just a black with kind of like a checker design, if you can see it. These work amazing. I love them so much. They are super, super handy for having all your paperwork organized and filed properly. Now, if you are doing something like a trial, if it comes to a trial, these are really, really, really work really well. You can find them at any Staples, if you have a Staples, or a Walmart might have them too. These are very, very handy for organizing things, due to the fact too that they're all plastic, except for the ones that are falling out. But these are all plastic, so you can stick them in the plastic sides. Those work really handy. And like I had said earlier, character references, always handy. You can get a little book like this, like a little clear book like this, and you could just pop it. You could just pop it right in here for your trial management case. Your trial management case conference application should go in the front if you're doing the first to case conference. For case management, you could also do one of these. For a trial, I would say go the booklets that are numbered, because the booklets that are numbered are way easier. You don't have to take them out of slots or nothing like that. It's just boom, it's there. Now for evidence, when you're introducing evidence in a trial, always make sure, like I said, everybody else has a copy of the evidence. In case it's something like a recording or a video, what you could do for that is when you introduce it into the trial, the judge will take a moment, place it, and everybody can review it in the courtroom. That works really well. Unless you want to, copy them and hand them out to each party and everything like that. Now, really important as well, when you're handing out different documents like these, or different packages like these to the parties, you have to do an affidavit of service. Now, an affidavit of service is when you go down to the courthouse, because with every party that you file with, you have to also file one with the courthouse. Now, when you go down to the courthouse, you have to have with you an affidavit of service. An affidavit of service is just a paper like this. You fill it out to the person that you served, how you served them, the date you served them, and you sign and state your name, you sign and date. Then you have to do that for every party. So if you have 4 different parties in your court case, you have to do that 4 different times, then including the court. The person at the desk will help you with it. The person at the desk will notarize for you, whatever. It doesn't matter. They'll help you with it. I can't stress this enough. I cannot stress this enough. Know your rights. Know your rights in court. Know your family's rights in court. Know your kids' rights in court. Rights are very, very, very important. That is the main cause of kids getting taken, or the main cause of improper practice of a children's aid worker. Big, big thing. They will abuse their power. They will not give you your rights that you are by law granted. So know your rights. That's all I can say. That's very, very, very important.